Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Here is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the month of August the 21st. Please know this is a general reading. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will, and run with it. And throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. All these cards represent a week for the month of August. So let's see what we have here for your month. Starting off the first week, you have the Magician, you have the High Priestess, and you have the Owls, the birds. I think you have all the resources here for you if you keep your eyes open to the possibilities and the doors opening of opportunity coming in. You just need to see that they're there, but there could be resources unexpected coming in towards you, which could be in the form of time, effort, support from somebody, or even unexpected resources like money. You have the ability now to stand in your power and keep your emotions intact and go for what it is you want. So I do think you're going to have this liberated feeling. I do think you're going to have the freedom to go forward and create the magic that you've always been wanting to see happen. You have the ability of being able now to do the research. And once you do the research, you're going to be able to move forward in a positive direction. High Priestess stands for looking into things, doing her work, delving into information, doing her research, finding out what's going on in the background. I think, also tapping into your intentions, where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do. Standing in the power of your own intuition is going to help lead you to go forward. There could be some information that you need to find, and I think you're going to be doing the research here to find that. Some of you could be going to school. You may be taking a course. You may be wanting to get a degree in something. You may need this information to help propel you forward towards this goal that you want to see happen here. I do think that you're going to be able to do that. I think you're adding to your wisdom bank here. You have the owls. We always say owls are wise, right? And I do think that you're going to be able to do that. I think that, you're going to be communicating with others when you're in the process here of trying to get this goal in order, get this goal started, get this direction you want to go started. And you're tapping into that wisdom, okay? Look out for any important messages coming in around you, the beginning of the month. That first week, I think you're going to be hearing things from other people that are going to be saying, hey, I heard about this, I heard about that, this could help you here, let me help you do the research. Whatever the case is, I do hear these messages coming in. So the beginning of the month, I think you're going to have the resources. So whatever goal you've been going towards, Taurus, I want you to realize that you're going to have offers and opportunities coming into you that are going to help you do this. Of course, you've got to do the work too. I mean, the High Priestess, she doesn't sit on her laurels and just wait for things to drop in her lap. She goes looking for them, and she does her research, and she gets all that information that's going to help move her forward towards her goals. And I think you're going to be doing that here the first week. So stay optimistic. Keep going forward. Your second week, you have the beautiful Page of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Death card. So, I think you struggled very, very, very hard trying to get something to come into fruition for you, working towards your goals. The Nine of Pentacles says, don't give up, don't roll over. No matter what opposition comes up against you, whatever barriers block your way forward, don't give up. I think a lot of you have been worried and you've been pushing yourself towards something, and it possibly had to do either in a relationship or in your job and career. I do think you're going to hear good news about something here. The second week, you're going to hear good news about finances. This Page of Pentacles, that's what he's all about, or she's all about, and you're going to hear good news about that. So don't be afraid. I love it when the Page of Pentacles shows up, because it's all about opportunity. It's all about financial matters that are going to come in soon, okay? And your plans are going to be successful to go forward at a steady, progressive pace now. Again, some of you could be going back to school, adopting a new form of study, an interest of some sort, because this is telling me that this page brings you the message that to keep your eyes open. You're going to be able to do your research to go towards this goal as well. And we talked about that here with the High Priestess. So I think some of you, maybe you're going back to school, maybe you are returning to school, maybe you are taking something so that you can advance forward and you can make more money. You can build that nest egg much quicker by having the resources there to tap into. So don't give up. Keep moving forward. Go towards that goal. Now, the death card says that something is going to end, or it's something has finished. Something's worked it's gone through its lifespan. It's done. It's come to conclusion, and you're going to be going forward in a new direction. I always like the death card because it means one door closes, something's completed, and now you're going into the next phase. You're going through a next door of opportunity, and those opportunities are coming in here. And I think they're the opportunities to be able to go forward and build on the material part of your life now, seeing that you're going to see your finances improve because of the hard work here that you've been applying to this. Now, this isn't necessarily a financial reading, but whatever energy comes out in these cards for each week as we flow through the month, these are the things that it shows you that you may need to pay attention to. Now, your third week, you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Ship. It's just getting better and better, my beautiful Taurus, as we flow through this month. You're working towards a goal here. You're going to hear good news about opportunities that have to do with improvement in your finances. And now the Nine of Pentacles comes up, and it says, get ready to walk in your garden of abundance, both in the material part of your life and in the emotional part of your life. Keeping your eyes open, because she often walks with the falcon with a hood on, and that represents keep your eyes open to all opportunities that present themselves to you so that you have choices and you have options here. I think, you're going to see it happen. Don't be afraid to step up. If something new is presented to you and you go, I don't know, I haven't done it, give it a whirl, because the King of Pentacles says, this is the Midas touch. The King of Pentacles says you can't make a mistake. This particular king comes in and says, hey, he puts his hands to anything and turns it to gold, and you're going to have that ability because you're working on that part of your life. Okay, so keep moving forward. Stay optimistic. Keep going towards that goal that you want to see come into abundance and fruition, and you will see it happening. Don't give up if it doesn't come in fast enough, because I do think you're moving forward in a better direction. The King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with large corporations, loaning and lending institutions. You could be dealing with financial institutions, banks, and so on. Others, I think you could be dealing just with, your own resources and tapping into them and being able to invest your time, effort, and support into something that's going to bring you abundance. So beautiful card. I love the King of Pentacles. You can't make a mistake. I do think that you're going to be able to step up and see financial improvement in your life. Look what you got. You got the ship, the flying ship. Okay, let's look at it as far as, the ship goes. It's flying, right? So maybe some of you are taking a trip. Maybe it's a business trip that's going to help you enhance your career, waiting for your ship to come in. And this says it's going to come in. You may have to go the distance, okay? You may have to work harder. You may have to apply that energy towards this, this goal and this coming into you towards this end. But for others, you could be planning a trip for pleasure, or you could be planning a trip for business and having to go the distance to see your fruition come in. Always a beautiful card. It's about communication. It's about growth. It's about moving forward. Your final week, your fourth week here, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the beautiful Heart card here. So, I do think that you're going to have an aha moment. You're going to see the light. You're going to see the truth in a situation. You're going to have clarity now. All that doubt's going to go by the wayside. Some of you, this is the Ace of Swords. It's the beginning of, being able to see something come in here. And, it could be the fact that, maybe some of you are dealing with a legal issue, and all of a sudden now, aha, that comes out, right? It's all about new ideas, okay? And it's all about anything that's previously troubled you in the past. Now you've got the opportunity to see some full excitement coming into play, and you don't need to worry about it anymore because you see the truth in a situation, and confusion is gone and clarity comes in its place, right? So beautiful, beautiful card. It could, in the beginning when we hear something that, it could be a bit challenging, but you've got all this ability to turn any negative into a possibility now, into a positive now, okay? So step up and don't be afraid. I always look at it like, wow, you heard about something and you go, holy mackerel, that really did happen, or they really said that, or this really happened. You can move forward now because you don't have to, you can see the light now, okay? You know where you're going and you're walking in your truth. Page of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so a great opportunity coming in again. Another page shows up and another messenger. And that's all about something coming in the form in the form of opportunity. Keep your eyes open. This is about hearing about interesting things coming in towards you, exciting new opportunities. All right? So it's good news. And it's about you stepping up into your power and believing in yourself, right? And stepping up into those opportunities that present themselves. All right? You have this ability yourself to step up and portray and convey, who it is you are and what you want to teach out there to the world. You're ready. You're ready to step up and take any opportunities coming in. And I think you're going to see them present themselves here. Now, let's go into our heart here. I love it because it portrays two swans, right? And swans and usually waterfowl and birds generally take a mate for life, especially those types of birds. And I do think that this could be the card of commitment, partnership, could be commitment in business. You could be taking in a partner in business that's going to firm up. It could be also in your love life, because I do think, that's what we all want. We want stability. We want, we want a mate. We want a life mate, not a playmate. For everybody it's different. I'm not judging. You can go for it for whatever you want. But this beautiful card says, that I do think you're going to be able to see something beautiful coming into you in the form of a love relationship. It's all about happiness and love and being drawn, to that energy around you, feeling those emotions and passions and devotions coming into you. It's a beautiful card that says, it's signifying beneficial emotional, fulfillment coming into you, and looking at things from a heart level now. Like I say, some of you, it could be a relationship that's going to the next level. Beautiful card. Well, let's see what we've got here. Coming across the top of the board, the Magician, you've got the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and you see the truth in a situation. You're now able to move forward. I think you've been waiting for the resources or something to come in, that a settlement or some sort of, resources coming in so that you could move forward and be able to walk in your garden of abundance, and you're going to be able to do that. The High Priestess coming across the center of the board here, the Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Opportunities are presenting themselves, and because you don't give up and you do the research, now you can't make a mistake. Okay, things are going to work out. The Owl, okay, the birds, the Death card, the sarcophagus, the flying ship, and the heart. I think, you've been waiting for your ship to come in. You've been waiting for that happiness. You had to end something in order to move forward, or something was completed and ended for you to go in this new direction. And you know what? You're wiser for the lessons that you've learned because of this. Beautiful. Let's see what we have for our relationship or our romance. Unfortunately, you got the Deception card. Now, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because the universe and the divine sends us messages we really need to know to open our eyes to protect ourselves, right? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So somebody might be, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a romantic relationship. It could be, for others, it could be a colleague, a friendship, something like that. But they're not telling you the whole story. This comes down to they're only telling you and letting you see what they want you to believe in them. Okay, so be careful. This is a card of deception. This is a card of red flags. This is saying pay attention to what they're saying and how their body language is presented to you. Are they looking at you in the eye when they talk to you? What are they focused on? What do they discuss all the time? What is their main motive here? What is their agenda? So start thinking about that. You might be doing your research on this person here, doing a background check on them, or trying to keep your eyes open so that because if you have this feeling, intuitive feeling and instinctive feeling, trust your gut feeling. If it doesn't look right, it won't be right. So the universe is sending you this message. Keep your eyes open to this person. Now, surrender to your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. Okay, this is interesting. Especially when we bring in this deception card here in the relationship part of this reading. This could be the person that is not telling you the whole truth. They're hiding something from you. So pay attention to the red flags and the warning signs. They could have addictive behavior or addictions. Know that you can't heal or change them. They have to step up, take responsibility, admit that they have a problem and deal with it on their own. You can be supportive, but it doesn't mean you're ever going to change them. So if it's you, don't get conned into misery loves company. Don't get conned in and sucked into they could be very charming, they could be very manipulative, and they could be very creative with how they let you see and portray, how they portray themselves and want you to see them. So be careful. There could be a person around you or a relationship, the energy around you that has addictions and addictive behavior. Now, it could relate to you, over obsessing, over worrying, overworking, overeating, overindulging in anything. And this card says that, you need to walk away from that. You need to turn around and go in a new direction, because the death card says something's going to end here, and you could be walking away from a relationship that is just constantly creating addictive behavior. I mean, it could be bad behavior, it could be bad habits, it could be not working on something, it could be overindulging and obsessing and worrying, any of those things. Or they could actually have some sort of substance abuse addiction. So for whatever reason, I'm not here to judge, I'm just saying here, keep your eyes open to this energy around you, because it will hold you back to move towards these beautiful goals that this month of August is presenting to you. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your reading, your general reading for this month, and I wish you a beautiful month of August. And again, I'll see you soon. Let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe.